Microsoft's annual report. Now, why did I choose to do a report on Microsoft? Well, I chose Microsoft because they're one of, if not the biggest tech company in the world right now. Their technology and operating software are used by companies all over the world and have helped shape the world to what it is today. I know their products personally because of their gaming console, Xbox. Believe it or not, their games have had a big impact on my life. With Microsoft being the big tech giant that they are, some people will wonder that if someday Microsoft's just going to come crashing down like a lot of other big companies, like Sears, for example. Now, a little bit of background on Microsoft. It was founded in 1976 by two men, Bill Gates and Paul G. Allen, two childhood friends. At the time, the company originally only made operating systems for computers and ultimately created the MS-DOS, or the Microsoft Disk Operating System. Today, they now make their own computer devices while also still selling their softwares to other tech companies to use. For example, like Samsung. You buy a Samsung computer today, more than likely it's going to be running on the Microsoft Windows system. But as stated before, Microsoft doesn't just make operating software anymore. They now make their own tech like laptops, computers, even cell phones and tablets. And as stated before, they now have cracked into the gaming industry. Now the big question is, would I invest in Microsoft? Now if I had to invest in one company, it would be Microsoft. You have to think about it from a longevity perspective, if you ask me. Technology is an industry that grows every day as new tech is developed, researched, and created. As of today, Microsoft is working with the United States Army to develop combat goggles for our soldiers. People will always want new technology, but their biggest competitor, Apple, won't make it easy for Microsoft. As of today, their current stock price is $275.51. Now, of course, they're not always going to have a high stock price. For one reason or another, their stock price might go down, but I really don't see Microsoft really going anywhere anytime soon because technology is changing every day. Investing in the tech giant is a risk, and Microsoft knows this. But with technology changing almost on a daily basis, the risk might be worth it in the end. I mean, they could develop the next floating car for all we know. They could help develop that and send the software off to some car manufacturer like Tesla, for example. Other companies in different industries like Walmart or any other company that relies on Microsoft's technology, they have to adapt with the change. Technology changing on a daily basis, Microsoft is making that change happen. But with companies that use this software, they have to adapt to these changes. They have to edit their websites to make it more user-friendly, which is why you saw a lot of companies, when the internet became more mainstream, they were slow to build up their online footprint. You see companies like Sears or Kmart or Toys R Us, companies that were big back in the 80s and early 90s, sort of dwindled down as you saw other companies like Amazon or eBay, online retailers, becoming more the mainstream because the internet was becoming the norm for everybody. And people just weren't going out to stores and buying products that they could easily just buy online with just a few extra dollars for a delivery fee. All Microsoft needs to do is just stay up to date. on what the people want to see next.